Hey everybody, it's Boardman21 and today's build is going to be the Void Knight using Rive. You're going to be attacking super fast and you're going to be doing a crap ton of damage. You're going to be critting enemies from 10 to 20k each. You're going to be doing those crits once to twice a second, so it's a lot of damage. You can go through bosses, you can go through monos, super fast clear speeds, and we owe all of this to Lizard. Now, last patch we did a Rive build, but Lizard took it to the next step and added in Abyssal Echoes and used a different weapon, and it increased the damage output and the attack speed massively, especially with the redone Sentinel tree and the fact that you can get increased attack speed that way. Now, we changed the skill up just a little bit from the way that he has it on his stream. We're doing a little bit more void damage with it than we are just straight up physical damage, but the damage output is the same. He was critting the training dummy for 100k, we're critting it for 100 to 120k, so the damage output's the same. The attack speed might be a little bit slower. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of volatile reversal and bouncing all around the screen, so we switched to that out, and instead we're doing Devouring Orb, which gave us some more move speed and it gave us more protections, so you're a little bit more tanky and you can move a bit faster and you don't have to worry about bouncing around. Now, we do have teleport on Smite, so you will be teleporting with that, but that will be our only movement skill. Other than that, you just run to the enemy, you'll spam Abyssal Echoes, and you'll start riving away, and your damage is just crazy, and the attack speed is nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the skills. For skills, we're going to be running Devouring Orb, Anomaly, Rive, Abyssal Echoes, and Smite. For Devouring Orb, we're using this defensively and for a little bit of move speed. We have 5 points in Void Adept, 6 points in Abyssal Juggernaut, 1 point in Dark Moon, 2 points in Abyssal Rush, 1 point in Cosmic Impact, and 5 points in Sightless Star. For Anomaly, you use this for Leech, for attack speed, for defense, offense. Use it for everything. It's a super versatile skill and you're going to love it. We have 1 point in Void Touched, 1 point in Immediacy, 1 point in Time Bubble, 4 points in Temporal Mastery, 1 point in Lingering Memory, 1 point in Time Lord, 2 points in Manipulation, 1 point in Swift Rest, 4 points in Time Eater, and 4 points in Void Mal. For Rive, your main damaging skill, you want the 100% crit, so we have 2 points in Flurry, 4 points in Concentration, 1 point in Focus Strike, so that your third strike will always crit. That's where a lot of the damage will come from. 2 points in Outburst, 1 point in Overwhelm, 2 points in Brutality, 2 points in Insidious, 1 point in Gaze into the Abyss, and 4 points into the Abyss Gazes Back. For Abyssal Echoes, we have 2 points in Echomancer, 4 points in Abyssal Infusion, 1 point in Temporal Echo, 4 points in Abyssal Cadence, 1 point in Final Echo, 1 point in Mental Echoes, 4 points in Reality's Dirge, and 3 points in Abyssal Remains. And then for Smite, we have 2 points in Holy Fire, 2 points in Holy Wave, 5 points in Panacea, 5 points in Righteous Fury, 5 points in Righteous Flurry, and 1 point in Descend. For passives, we have over 30 points in the Sentinel base class with 8 points in Juggernaut, 5 points in Overwhelm, 7 points in Relentless, 5 points in Time and Faith, and 5 points in Blade Master. We have 8 points in the Paladin, all 8 points are in Defiance for some more elemental protections and some attunement. And then for our Master Void Knight, we have 5 points in Temporal Corruption, 8 points in World Eater, 8 points in Void Blades, 10 points in Sorrow and Steel, 4 points in Woe, 5 points in Singular Purpose, 1 point in Eternal Form, 5 points in Void Aegis, 3 points in Echoing Strikes, 10 points in Time Legion, and 15 points in Dread. For items, the idols that you're going to want are the Rive Critical Strike Multiplier idols, and if you can, get increased melee void damage in the bottom. There's also just rate up void damage increase, which is kind of shared with minion void damage increase, so you can get those ones as well. That'll increase your void. You can also get increased armor or anything else that you find useful, but the melee void damage really boosts the void part of the skill that we For gear, for the axe, we're running a two-handed Kraken Beak axe, which has both melee and void damage added, which is why we do so much damage. You can get rid of the void damage if you don't plan on using the void part of the Rive tree and just focus on the physical damage. That'll also allow you to get melee attack speed on the weapon, which means that you'll do even more damage faster. For our chest and our helm, we have the necrotic and poison damage taken as physical, added strength, set glancing below. We are wearing the Orion's Eye. For our rings and our relic, we have the set elemental protections. For our boots, our belt, and our gloves, we have the set elemental, and on our gloves we put the melee attack speed. Everywhere else we just went with poison protections or elemental protections, whatever you could find. Anything other than void protection, that's the only thing that you don't need since you are wearing Orion's Eye. And for our secondary prefixes, we went with strength, but you could also do physical damage or anything else instead. You might even get a bigger chunk of that. Just depends on what you find and what you gamble. You can do either of those in that slot. For our character sheet, we have no dodge, 100% glancing below. We have no critical strike avoidance. Our protections are decent, but once we use a Devouring Orb, they do increase a little bit, so you do have that 70 to 80% damage reduction. Remember, you don't take any void, and over 50, about 70% of this is automatically converted to other elements. So you're not doing too bad on the defensive side, and this is a full offensive build. It's not meant to be tanky, it's just meant to go in and clean up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some gameplay.